started this incredible journey of 20 years at Christel House in 2001. Our teachers went out from door to door to recruit children for Christel House. At that time, our parents or prospective parents thought that it was impossible. Where would you find such a school that was going to give this fantastic education at no cost? In 2002, we had our very first assembly with our children at Bamford Avenue, and we spent a few years there. Eventually, we outgrew the school in Bamford Avenue, and we split into two campuses. So half of the school was at Denver Road in Lansdowne, while the other half remained in Bamford Avenue. And then, of course, we just kept growing as a school until we found our home in ADRI. In no time at all, the team at Bamford Avenue put together a choir for our very first assembly in 2002, and we were privileged to meet a very young Miss Christel at that time, who joined us for our very first assembly at the St. Mark's Church next to the school in Bamford Avenue. Christel House would not be celebrating our 20th year if we did not have a phenomenal staff, especially our teaching staff and all of the partners that we've encountered along the way. We are so grateful for all the efforts that they have made, and what a significant contribution to nation building in South Africa.
Hello and congratulations to everybody at Christel House. What a wonderful milestone, 20 years. At DELL Technologies, we're delighted to support Christel House. And in my visits to the school, I've seen it firsthand, the great work that's been done. Education is fundamental to enabling children to grow personally, professionally, and socially. And of course, technology is absolutely key to enabling that as well. We're all delighted at DELL Technologies to work with and support the students at Christel House. And we look forward to the next year of partnership and over the next decade of partnership. Congratulations on your 20th anniversary.
Hi, I'm Robin Mills from RCI. And on behalf of the whole of RCI globally, I'd like to wish Christel House South Africa the most amazing 20-year anniversary. I was asked what are my best memories from Christel House South Africa. It's my numerous visits, a couple which I was very fortunate to have done with Christel herself. But you can never go anywhere else in the world that when you leave you feel completely energized and inspired by the joy of the whole Christel House family in South Africa. Happy 20-year anniversary.
So when we look at Christel House and the model that we've built as a theory of change towards enabling our children to thrive in the world, the model has a whole child focus. In other words, what do you do to enable a child to be able to benefit from education? And that enablement starts with the fact that every child is here on a 100% scholarship. So there's no fees to the child and they can come and study. Then we allow our children to come to school. So we've got 26 areas that we serve and our buses go out every day to collect and drop them off again. When our children arrive at school, they've got school uniforms and books and pens and pencils that we provide as part of that scholarship. Plus, we then give a breakfast, snack, lunch, and often another snack before they go home at the end of the day. So you then have a child who can be here, can afford to be here, is enabled to be here, and then we say who is the person, and our health and social services then step in here. So we've got nurses on site to take care of the physical health of our children, as well as social workers for our community health, and our counsellors for psychosocial support. Whether they do that individually or in a group through restorative practices, all of those things together buffer or look at a holistic support framework for the child within which the education can happen. And then the education itself can only really pop if we do that from a basis of character. So we do character building work. Our 4 core values is respect, responsibility, integrity, and independence, and we use those as Lego blocks to build education into a 19-year journey with us.
Congratulations to Christel House on your 20th anniversary. We're honored to be celebrating this milestone with you and all that you have achieved in this time. GROWTHPOINT Properties is committed to partnering with organizations like yours where we know we can deliver maximum impact. We believe that education plays a vital role in combating the many socio-economic issues so many South Africans face.
Hey Christel House, this is Wayne from the Allen & Jill Gray Philanthropy Initiative with the employees of Allen Gray. We just want to wish you a very happy 20th birthday. Thank you for 20 years of changed lives and challenging the way we think about education in South Africa. We are proud to be your partners and we're looking forward to the next 20.
20 years, I can't believe it. It was just now the other day when we walked on this ground, this wetlands, where we were imagining what this organization would be. 20 years of great results, 20 years of students achieving even national colors. Yes, we've got more than 7 of our students over the 20 years have been on the national team for fencing particularly. I remember the beautiful days when we could celebrate Wanda Mataya, one of our Christel House fencers, who was also the flag bearer of the Youth Olympics that year. Academically, Christel House did very, very well over the last 20 years. Our children made us extremely proud, especially in our last matric results, where we've seen 100% pass at a time when so many other schools buckled under the pressure of COVID-19 pandemic. What stood out over the last few years, which was also highlighted during the COVID-19 pandemic, was how Christel House could move into a completely hybrid school. A school where our kids were taught online. Yes, every child in Christel House managed to get a tablet over the last few years, and this comes from generous donations of so many people who want to be a part of what we do. Can you believe it? This is our 4th year that we have the status as a Microsoft Showcase school. And in addition to that, especially in the high school, we've got 70% of this entire team are Microsoft educators.
Hi, I'm MONIQUE from Mad Leadership Foundation. We believe in partnering with like-minded organizations who believe in comprehensive support and development of the youth of South Africa. And in partnership with Christel House, we work together for a better South Africa.
We are not just a school, we transform lives. Is 100% correct as far as Christel House is concerned. The results, the throughput rate is evidence to that. So on your 20th anniversary, I want to congratulate you for the great work that you've been doing. Your school has been an inspiration to many other schools in our district.
Social services and health services is really the heart and the hands of Christel House. This is the department where we support the families in terms of individual and group sessions. We provide parent education as well as healthcare for our learners. The highlights for me has been the development of our parent program, from siloed volunteering and siloed workshops to a more comprehensive program that has been named by our parents as Sebenza Sonke. We've also developed a monthly booklet which helps us to take the character work and parent skills into the homes of our learners. Another highlight, very exciting for us, has been the improvement in our admissions and applications, from manual to using technology, and what an exciting journey we've had in this department.
I think that Christel House has taught me a lot in life, because I was able to reflect, since I'm out of Christel House now, I'm able to reflect, see the responsibility and independence they taught us in high school. And I think that Christel House gave me the opportunity to see the outside world out of Christel House, because it gave me opportunities where I could be exposed to other varsities while I was still at school.
Very excited to be here, to be part of the celebration of Christel House 20 year, and also just to see our career journey. We've had so many young people pass through our hands as the career department over this last while. As you know, we start our career program from grade RR right through to grade 12, and then we follow them for 5 years. And it's so exciting just to see our young people reach their dreams and their potential. There's a wonderful saying, a guy called Danny said, dreams are tied to the designs and purposes for each life. So that's our role really, is to help young people to unpack what their dream and design and purpose is for their own lives and give them the permission to dream.
Congratulations, Christel House South Africa, on your 20th anniversary and the tremendous amount you've achieved in this time. Having visited Christel House myself and the children in their communities, I have seen for myself what a life-changing opportunity the school offers. What stands out in my view is not only the outstanding education, but the holistic support offered alongside all of this. I know my mother Maria, who was a staunch believer in the value of education, would be so proud of the work that is being supported in her memory. Congratulations, Christel House.
Hi, my name is Tom Solomon. I'm matriculated from Christel House in 2019. Christel House has positively influenced my life by giving me the opportunity to think for myself, opening my horizons, and they laid the building blocks into what I want to do one day, which is structural or civil engineering. Or highlighted memory from Christel House is robotics. So I started robotics in grade 10. It was something that I thought it would be a hobby, but in the end became a passion. Christel House helped me develop the skills that I already had by showing me the different ways in which I could use it, such as engineering. Hence why I'm at Sutherland trying to become an engineer. Thank you.
So today, 20 years later, we have about 800 children at school, about 200 in our college and careers, making about 1,000 people who's going to enter the world of work as beautiful human gold. And in the last couple of years, we've reached more people through our outreach programs, and we're hoping in the years to come, in the next 2 years, that we will grow that 1,000 from 2,000 to 4,000, and their indirect beneficiaries of about 15,000. So the world ahead for us is one of widening impact, reaching more people, and consistently sharing all the lessons we've learned and enabling more and more people to become active economic citizens of South Africa. And so as we're continuing to think through what it means to widen our impact, 2 examples of our current projects is that we're building a close relationship with our neighbours here in Freedom Park through outreach work, upskilling work, support work that we're doing there, and accepting their children into our school. And then of course our flagship MONIQUE project, where we work towards the awareness of the tremendous wealth inequality in our country. We do that through bringing 5 schools together across the wealth divide to just be together, for the children to just play together, to understand how to build those bridges so that we can all, when we enter the world of work, do so with the social capital we deserve.
Happy birthday, Christel House. When I meet your young people, I see that's a new generation of South Africans. Self-confident, reflected, value-based, and I think the leadership of Christel House walks the talk, and I am happy to be part of that network and fully convinced that you do the right thing in the right way for the right people. Thank you for that.
Hi, I'm HANSEN, working at Christel House South Africa. Also the parent of the first matriculant from the area I stay, which is next to Christel House, and that is Freedom Park. And for me to say, I'm so thankful for everything Christel House done for us through the years. I'm still here, and the things they done for us, there's no words to express ourselves. Thank you, Christel House, for making a difference even in our community.
So as we close out and we look back over 20 years, we know that we couldn't have been here if every piece of the puzzle did not build itself into the picture that we have today. Our donors, our sponsors, partners, networkers, door openers, friends, family, it really takes everybody to be able to work together to achieve what we have. And as we look forward to the next 20 years and all our old relationships and all our new relationships, we know that we will be able to continue to drive real, meaningful and effective social transformation.